Ernest Joy, the grade 10E class teacher at Nkurunkuru Senior Secondary School, beamed with pride as he watched his learners demonstrate the spirit of Ubuntu after winning a school tournament. The class came out on top at the tournament hosted recently, where they won an amount of $500. While many could have spent the money on themselves, the class decided to do something extraordinary for the needy. On Tuesday, learners, accompanied by their teacher, visited 35-year-old Philomena Nicolaus, who is disabled and stays with her only daughter. Learners cleaned the yard, fetched firewood, and handed over basic necessities, a gesture that left their teacher in awe.
It was out of my mind, actually. I expected them to mention biscuits, sweets, snacks, cool drinks, whatsoever. But to my surprise, they came up with the idea, and I did not know anything about the lady. Nothing really. I don't know this place. But the feeling was really amazing, especially when it comes from your learners that you're supposed to teach as a teacher, but they now teach you some humanitarian behaviors, which is really, really amazing.
After the 10E won the class tournaments, learners came up with the idea of not misusing the money, but rather using it for something relevant. So learners came together with the leadership of our class teacher, Mr. Joy, and then we decided to help out someone who really needed the money. Because as humans, we are meant to help each other, and then we cannot emphasize it enough that if we become humanitarians, we are able to help each other out, not because we have much, but with the little we have, we are able to help those that are truly in need. And money we had could not afford to buy or build a room for her, but if maybe we can get help from anyone so that we can build a proper house, since when it's raining, the person is unable to sleep. And we also have a learner from our school who is attending at our school, and it's really emotional to find out that she goes to school from this condition, but yet when she's at school, at the school ground, she's still acting normal.
What started off as a simple act of compassion saw teachers from both Nkurunkuru primary and secondary schools contributing blankets, pots, clothes, and food items. The office of the Nkurunkuru mayor also came on board and handed over a wheelchair and a portable toilet.
So I'm inviting the business people who are in Nkurunkuru or Kavango West or in Namibia who want to help. They can contact the office of the mayor, or they can contact the town council, or even the school.
Seated close to each other on a mattress, the mother and daughter were clearly emotional as they received the donated items.
That
is the way I crawl as you saw me. That is the problem I have. Even when you have to go to the bush, when nature calls, you have to crawl, and sometimes there are thorns on the ground. Sometimes you have an encounter with a snake, so you have to stop and let it go before you can proceed. There are no toilets here, and no one can dig a makeshift one for me. That is how I have been surviving. So I feel happy for what I have received. I will not be suffering like I did in the past, crawling on the ground all the time.